Oh, and all the cows seem to be highly sexed at the moment. They're all, anyway, less said about the bottom, the better. And yeah, it's well adrift. The front rope's off.
Just having a few engine problems.
No money, I got no ride. Think I got lost in your flawless eyes, and now I'm wasting all my time.
We're just about to turn onto the Kennet Avon from the River Thames. It's Wednesday afternoon. We've just stopped at the Tesco's in Reading, found a really good mooring right by it. Just pressed a traffic light button for it to go to green to get through the town centre of Reading. We're going to go past the Oracle shopping centre. We are looking for somewhere to moor. It looks like we're not going to be able to moor until we get all the way past the shopping centre, which says it takes about 12 minutes. So we decided that the boat in front of us is trying to get his passenger back on after she pressed the traffic light for him earlier. Really awkward. Anyway, this is the famous Oracle Centre, so there's no moorings through here. Be a bit busy at night, I think, as well. Nando's! Perfect. But it's nice here in summer.
Making me conscious. I'm trying to concentrate here. I'm sticking a camera in the face. It's not helping.
Just coming into Fodney's Lock on the Kennet Avon, and the navigation book tells us that there is a strong weir stream which flows at right angles as you're coming onto the lock landing. We're not really looking forward to it. We shall see. Maybe it's not as bad as all that.
We were really worried about this man. He was 80. He was trying to climb out the lock. I've got enough to bring in my legs. Not the sort of thing you want to do when you're 80.
Not really. No, when I saw you doing it I thought, yeah, not sure about that one. Each one of the bricks got the name of the people that made them. Eastwood and Co Limited, Belvedere Road, Lambeth in London. And each and every one of the bricks is stamped.
Spotted this on a wooden post, the Camino Inglés to Santiago. Should be de Santiago, I think, but yeah. And we're on the National Cycle Network Route 4.
Just having a few engine problems. About an hour ago, the revs dropped off. It just started to sound a bit throaty. And it's just done it again then. So I just off the revs a bit. Still sounds a bit throaty and the revs are dropping off a bit. Maybe pulling a little bit of stuff from the tank into the fuel system. So it did right itself last time. Still doesn't sound right. So the next morning it was a quick change of both the fuel filters. I'm just doing the pre-fill filter. I've just loosened it off with a wrench. I'm just going to take it off now. There'll be some fuel comes out of it. Obviously I've turned the fuel line off. And this is obviously full of fuel.
Right.
So I just need to...
And that just goes in there to get rid of any mess.
Just need to make sure there isn't an O-ring in there, which there isn't. Just get some fuel from, a little bit of fuel from the old one. And put it around this seal here.
Yeah.
Try and locate this bit a bit and spin him on.
Yep.
So just hand loosen that, and that should come off now. So this is the main fuel filter that's attached to the engine, obviously. Just getting this off. Nice, getting covered in diesel. Sometimes the O-ring gets trapped when you take the other filter off and it leaves the O-ring in there, but there isn't an O-ring in there, so job's a good one.
Yeah.
So just screw in the new filter on now. Just got to bleed the engine now and get any air out of the system, and hopefully that's sorted it.
Excellent.
Cheers.
Walking to the third lock of the day. The towpath does leave the river in a few places, but I'm doing okay. My concern now is these geese, particularly since they've got young and they're very, very vicious. So I'm taking a wide berth, a very wide berth. It's Thursday evening, about 9:15. The cow is chewing the ropes on the wide beam behind us, and apparently they've been doing it all the time he's been here. So we've been trying to make some anti-cow, what would you call them? Anti-cow measures on board. So we've loosened the ropes off and got this piece of wood and wedged it against the boat to create a bit of distance between us and the bank so the cows can't reach to have a nibble on the boat. And we decided we needed to, and all the cows seem to be highly sexed at the moment. They're all anyway, less said about the better. Anyway, these are our anti-cow manoeuvres for the evening. Whether that lump of wood stays there, I'll just take you a bit closer and show you it. It's the best we could do to try and push the boat away from the bank side. There we go. The only worry is if one of them tries to step on the boat. That would be hilarious. What are you doing, you? Go on. Scram. Look at it. It's made a right mess of it. Go on. Off you go. Go on. I think that's temporary. Just been through Upton Spring Bridge and going down to the first lock of the day. Bit of an early start. So 2 locks, 2 swing bridges later, we've made it to Aldermaston. That is so cute. Hello. Ah, girly wee. Hello. So we've just arrived in Newbury town centre. We got the train from Woolhampton to Newbury main train station. This is the market square. There's a lovely little farmer's market going on. Look at those. They look delicious, don't they? Oh, saucisson.
Jack tells me the camera's only following her face. I can understand why it would only follow Jack's face and not mine.
That's great. Perfect.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling blue? It's 4 o'clock in the evening. I haven't left my room, but the truth is, if I'm honest, I feel stuck here in the middle.
At Monkey Marsh Lock, which was built between 1718 and 1723, which makes it over 300 years old. And yeah, it's well adrift. The front rope's off, the rear rope isn't. I just need to check with Michael what he wants to do.
You're going to have to nudge it in again.
Yeah.
The camera focus.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to try and nudge it in straight.
Yeah, I know that. So we've got yet another boat that's come away from its pegs. So we've come across another boat that's adrift. I just had to nudge it into the side. Jack's got across onto the boat. She's going to have to get off and try and drive a pin in again. It was right in the centre of the canal when we approached. So the banking is obviously soft and the pins are coming loose. So we've just come up to it and nudged it. There's obviously nobody on the boat. Hopefully they'll have a shock if they are. And try and pull it in and replace the pin. Problem is the lock is, the water levels are really low. So I don't want to get... Oh, there's a man coming to help now. A walker. Needs to pull the boat in. High drama on the Kennet Avon CANAL. So this kind gentleman here is holding the boat in for us, which is good, whilst Jack tries to sort the rear pin out. So there's somebody in the boat. Can you believe that?
storm, Alan. Sorry, I've just climbed all over your boat. Sorry. Can't get past, so. All right, no worries.
Come on then, just come down his gunnel and get on.
Okay. Thank you. You should let go now. It's fine. It's fine. Just leave it. Yeah.
Thanks very much.
Thank you for your help. Good stuff. I think there's anybody in. Okay. What happened there? He was in the boat.
Where is it? That's the second time we've seen a boat that's adrift. Fortunately, there was no one on. Well, unfortunately, there was nobody on the first boat. This one's right in the centre of the canal. We couldn't get past it. You get off. In the process of tying it up again, and he comes out from his slumber, 11 AM for goodness sake. What is going on the Kennet Avon? People sleeping till 11 o'clock. Ridiculous behaviour. Then he comes out and said, "Oh, am I adrift?" Yeah, you are adrift. We've just sorted it out for you. No worries.
You'd think you'd hear somebody clambering all over your boat, wouldn't you? And your boat rocking from side to side. It's like
I'm revving the engine at the side of it. We've got the ground on the right hand side of the canal, so I'm trying to keep the boat level with his. Whoa, it's a dodgy start to this.
Where is the line between dreaming and feeling?